Hello and welcome to Babysteps in Create Studio 4 Part 6, the AI Explainer Video Builder. I'm Tony of Tony's Tutorials and we're on version 4.0.7 of Create Studio 4. Let's go straight on to the AI Explainer Video Builder, which is right next to the AI Shorts Builder. Right, and it's on the right of it. And next to it is the VSL Creator, the other side. So we just click on that rectangle there with the left mouse button. And it comes up with a series of steps, right? We're going to carry on with the promotional because the educational one, I've tried it and it still seems promotional to me. So I have spoken to the Create Studio support about it and they said they're going to try and improve it. So hopefully that'll be done in the near future. I've got to put my business as Tony's Animations, which is my other channel, because I'm going to do an animation in this particular video. Right, so Tony's Animations, there you go. Right, so now I want to put something to do with maybe a flower shop. A flower shop in Warsaw is doing a special sales day 2 for 1 on bouquets, £20 each. Bouquets that cost £20. Right, so if you spend £20 you get a £20 bouquet free. Okay, well now say a flower shop in Warsaw is doing a special sale day of 2 for 1 on bouquets that cost £20. Now, does it sound right? Sales day on bouquets. I mean, let's change that to sales day on bouquets by a £20 day and get a £10 bouquet free. Right, that sounds reasonable, don't you? Can't expect them to give half the stock away. So you can buy a £20 bouquet and get a £10 bouquet free. All other, so all other stock at 10% discount in the spring sale today. Right, how's that? I need to change flower shop called making mistakes here. Full of blooms. I'll call it Full of Blooms, the shop. A flower shop called Full of Blooms in Warsaw is doing a special sales day on bouquets. Buy a £20 bouquet and get a £10 bouquet free. All other stock at 10% discount in the spring sale today. Sally is the owner of the flower shop. Sally Burkett is the owner of the flower shop. I'm going to change that round. Now, cut that. Control C. Control V. Actually, I need to remove that, don't I? Also, I'm just gonna C, delete that. Control V. Sally Burkett is the owner of a flower shop called Full of Blooms in Warsaw. He's doing Warsaw and he's doing a special blah blah blah. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that now. Okay, so Sally Burkett is the owner of the flower shop called Full of Blooms in Warsaw, and he's doing a special sales day on bouquets. Buy a £20 bouquet and get a £10 bouquet free. All other stock at 10% discount in the spring sale. That sounds pretty good. Let's do next on that. Let's just go to nice character here. And we need another female character for this one. I don't want that. Let's try that one. And we want let's just see what cinematic. No, I don't want that. I want happy. We'll have a happy tune, and we want a female voice. Let's do a young American Jessica. Let's try that.
If you spend your whole life waiting for the storm, you'll never enjoy the sunshine.
That one I'll do. Sounds a bit snobbish slightly, but that's okay. We'll do that. It's American now, but it doesn't matter. You could have come over here from America. You don't know, do you? Ah, there you go. Look, is the one thing that's happened wrong is it's put that instead of the shop we want, which is full of blooms. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty reasonable. Always check your video script for each scene before you hit the generate project, otherwise you'll waste your credits, right? Always do that. Make sure, check it. If you want to add anything, just add something. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just going to add telephone. Like that, something like that. That'll do. That'll come on. Generate the project now. And let's just see how that goes. I'm just going to pause this a second while that comes on. Okay, it's just finished, so we'll just have a look at that. I might have made a mistake by putting at telephone number, but it don't matter.
Welcome to Full of Blooms, your go-to for stunning bouquets. Join us for a special sales day. Sally Burkett, the owner, invites you to enjoy our spring sale. Buy a $20 bouquet, get a $10 bouquet free. All other stock at 10% off. Why choose us? Fresh, hand-picked flowers. Unique arrangements for every occasion. Quality you can trust. Visit us today at Full of Blooms in Walsall. Don't miss out on these deals. Contact us for more info at telephone 0123 456 789.
That was pretty good. The only things are, I don't like these coming on like this because you can barely see it without having a bit of distinction. So what I'm going to do with that is, look, I'll show you now. If you go on this purple thing, that's going to be Sally Burkett, the owner. We'll go to this part here. That's going to be invites you to enjoy your spring sale, and so on. So these purple ones, that's all your text, right? We'll go to the first text there. And I'm going to change the border to 10. Right. And colour to black. Right, so it's got a bit of distinction on it, and as you can see, it gives you a bit of distinction, but I like the shadow with it as well, so I'm going to put the shadow on and change the colour, because I don't want the colour changing itself, but I want to add the opacity to full opacity, and then I need the distance to be 1 only. You'll see the difference. Look at that. That looks pretty good. I mean, find where it is like that. You can see it, and it looks, you can tell what it's saying and everything. So that's why I like it like that. I prefer to get to make it look so you can see what's actually happening. So we're going to do that with all of these, right? So 10 black, and then shadow run over there, and 1. Oh, didn't do that. 1. Okay, that's it. Next one. Any of these which are like that, I don't like them just being plain white like that, because it can be a bit not as distinctive as it should be. Yeah, so that's why I do it. Always change it to do this sort of thing because of that. because you need some distinction of the colour and everything, so makes sense to me to do it. Okay, one on there. That takes it far enough with just 1 pixel distance, right? Because that looks pretty good. If you put it bigger than that, it comes down here somewhere, so you don't want that, right? So just be aware of that sort of thing. Border 10's pretty reasonable. It's quite thick, so it'll do what we need. And you know, that's what you want, and you want it to be thick enough so you can just about see it, but not too thick that it makes it look weird, you know what I mean? So as you can see, it defines it quite well like that, so that's pretty good. I usually do 5, but 10 can be good sometimes. It depends on the actual picture that's in the background, right? So but 10's pretty reasonable anyway. So oops, that one's already done. Look, go into that. It's not, it was still on the other one, that's why. Right, so do that 10, and as you can see, I haven't changed the colour, that's why. There you go, so change the colour, and then we do the shadow one. I'll put 1 there, I haven't done the thingy. I want to change the opacity up to full opacity, and that's it. That should be okay with that. So we've got that bit. Then we're going to carry on, and let's see where this part is here. So we're going to do that. As you can see, that's already automatically done that pretty good. So we're just going to click on there, and we just need this one. It's gone on to there. I want it on settings, right? So just go down, border 10. It's a bit of a nuisance when you have to do this, but you know, it's been done by AI, so you know, all you need to do is just change it, and that ain't a problem. I mean, I think you could probably do a lot together and change certain things on them, but I don't mind doing it this way. It don't take that long really for what you do, and it's always better to make sure you've done each one really. So I'd rather make sure I've done them all than miss one. So I'd rather do it this way for that reason. Okay, but I'm sure you could select them all together and do them together, but I ain't gonna worry about it. It's not a major worry, it ain't hard. So border 10. Time takes a couple of minutes as well, so not a problem, is it? Really. Right, so I'll do that, and then make sure I'm still on there. Always make sure that you selected the thing that you're supposed to be doing anyway. You know, whichever one it is. So otherwise you could be changing something else, so gotta be careful of that. What I'm doing is just changing the distance for the shadow. It gives you the distance the shadow is away from the text at the front, and then there we go, to the width on that, width of the border, to make it the border thicker, because the amount the border's on 0, so you wouldn't see the border. Right, click on that, make sure it's on there. Shadow, one. Okay, we're nearly done. There's only a couple more to do, I think. On there, yeah. Okay, that's the border 10. Now shadow. One. Okay, that's that done. last one there. I should have put on telephone number, shouldn't I? Not add telephone number, but never mind. What happened there? I've lost it. There you go. Click on that one. Never mind it, am I? It's just a bit of a mistake by me, never mind, it don't matter. Right, there we go, so that's that. Just accept that, and then shadow one, and I've got to add the opacity. That's it, that's better. Right, okay, that's that. Let's go to the end here. Now at the end here I want to put full of blooms, don't I? This just today, add full of blooms. Click that. All I need to do is just cover that. So left click, hold and drag across, cover all that, and then put at full of blooms. And then we just put full of blooms on the site there, like that. So we can just change that to oops. All I did was left click on it to click on it, and that was it, and it's just done it straight away. Not hard at all, is it? I'll put full of blooms as capitals because it's the actual name. Right, so we've done that. Now other questions. Right, so how do I change the speech? Well, you can go onto the speech like this, delete it, and then you generate a new speech by going into the music one here and go to speech. You can use the AI, which will cost you credits, or you can use the Google, which doesn't cost you credits. Right, and you can change it there. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to change it. I know I've got one part that's a bit out, but it ain't much out, to be honest, so I ain't going to worry about that too much. If you want to add a another thing like captures, generate captions, you can do that by selecting all the speech here. So we click select all the speech, go through the speech. Where is it? There. Right, and then oh, you can't do it that way. You won't let you do it that way. You have to do each one. So you could go on to each speech, generate captions for that, choose your language of your media, English, right, and it'll generate the speech for that one, and then have to go on for the others. So we could do it. Let's just try like that one. I like that one. I'll do that one. So we could do that like so. Okay, that just does your captions. So you got captions on there now on that bit. So let's just get to the captions there. Right, so click on that, and all I do is just get rid of that, put that captions out so you can't see it anyway. But if you did want captions, that's how you do it, right? You do that, what I just showed you, which is click on the caption itself, the actual voice there, and then you click on add captions, right? All I've done is took it off because I don't really want captions. I just want to just play it like that because it's speaking and you've got all the words there anyway, so there's no need for captions on that. There will be need for captions on a tutorial which I will be doing later, but not for this. I don't really want it on here, so no problem. But I mean, if you did want it, you could have it anywhere you wanted, the captions, right? So you wanted to change it, the style, you change the style on that. I will do a full video on that in the future anyway, so don't worry about that. I'll show you how to do that in the future. Right, so if you want to change something like one of the things, like say that maybe you want to change this, or maybe this one, this particular video or image at the back, this image, maybe want to change that image, possibly I would, because it's got that fish on it which is from Disney and it ain't worth risking the copyright for that. So I'm just going to replace the image with a different one. So I'm just going to go to media, click on media first. Let's just import media. Let's just add some media from let's have a look. I've got to go somewhere and get some media. I've got some media somewhere. I'm looking for photos. Pictures. That's own pictures, that is. Prime stocks. We'll try prime stocks. Let's have a look at that. Mounted motion packages, backgrounds. Motion backgrounds. Try the motion backgrounds. Yeah, look, you got something like this. You could add something like this. These are actually them are actually videos. So if you wanted just ordinary backgrounds, there ain't no ordinary backgrounds there. Can't see anyway. They might be there. Let's have a look, see what that is. No, no good. That was prime stocks. Never mind. Let's try somewhere else. There's some somewhere. I have got some somewhere. I just can't find them. So, but you can. Let's just get a picture. What's this picture? Let's try that picture. We'll see what that is. Oh look. Yeah, that picture. You can swap it with that. Say, for example, just an example. There you go. Right, now I can swap it back. Right, so swap it with a different picture. Bang. That's how you swap pictures. If you want to swap it with a video, you can do a video like this one. So we can swap with the video. Go to global. There. Try that one. That one looks good. So I just need that to go on. There you go. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? So we'll just do that and then go in there. That's pretty nice, doesn't it? Right, so you could change it with a video. If you want to swap it back, like I just showed you, just swap it back with an image, and that's the image. Right, I'm putting that back on because that's what it was originally. I've moved that over, I think. Oh, I ain't. It's alright, I was wrong. Put that back in. Okay, that's it. But there you go. That's how you swap an image or for a video, or video for an image, or just an image for an image, like that. That looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty good with that. So I think we're done. Right. If you do want to know anything else, if you want to change the music, all you do is just delete that one and click on music. Go to music, and you can choose a different tune if you wish. It's simple and easy, so I hope that's the best you could ask for with learning how to do the AI explainer video thing. So I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial anyway. Okay, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe to Tony's Tutorials, and have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye.